Hey guys, my name's John. This is my 2007 Saturn Aura. This thing's got 235,000 miles on it, and I've done a plethora of replacement parts on it, timing chains, oxygen sensors, but recently what happened was this thing wouldn't start, so it sat for about 4 months, and after doing a lot of diagnostics on it, I found out there was actually a fuel pump, and we're going to show you what it took to actually replace this sensor pump and go in it. So the first step is actually removing and dropping the exhaust to get it out of the way. It's rubber grommets that hold them on. There's going to be 3 in the back, there's going to be 2 in the front. For the most part, you're just going to push these pieces off. I started with the rear end first by pushing everything off and supporting it, and then by moving to the front and taking 2 bolts out. One of the more difficult access points is right up there. It's the fuel filler neck, and there's going to be a flathead that you need to use to remove that. And then right here is where you actually put it into place so you can turn it. Once you got a lot of these connections finally removed, you're going to want to support the fuel tank with a board or something like what I have in place, and you're going to remove the bolts that hold the tank into place with a 13mm socket. I've got an extension on there so that I can get it into place, and then right now you're ready to drop this and get it out of the way. Tank's now outside of the vehicle, and it's time to get rid of all this garbage that's been on here for over 200,000 miles. You're going to have to use some kind of pry bar to knock that off of there. A lot of these lines are difficult to get off when it's in place. What I'm going to use to clean this is actually going to be this nice power washer, and I'm going to dump all the fuel out. So let's check it out.
And if you want my opinion, I'll let it take me away. Only relief is the floor and the crowd that goes. Turn it up, 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 turn it up.
Now I've got the new fuel tank in place, but there's a lot of different things. There's a different connector. A lot of the colors are going to match up. You do have purple to purple, you've got black to black. You can also see A, B, C, and D, how the old one is set up to where the new one is set up. I make sure to take a lot of pictures and not cut the whole wire set on there. But this is pretty simple. I would recommend with these wires soldering them. They do supply butt connectors, but I like solder better. It seems more reliable. Our last part before getting this put back in place and making sure the connectors are good, it's aligned real well. This is really a 2-person job. You can do it by yourself with some patience, but you want to make sure you take a look at the back, take a look at the sides, make sure you're not hitting anything before it goes into place. Let's get ready to turn it on.